I am Angelina from Cleveland. I want to show you how I make cayenne powder. This is what I have left over from last year. I had about double this, but I'm going to make a video and show you how I make more. Okay, now the fun begins. So I had a bunch of weeds out there, so I just clipped the plants. I brought them in the house. So I had 5 plants out there, and I started them from seed. My cayenne plants, every year I'll save the seeds, crack these open, and save the seeds. Peppers are the only thing I can't start from seed without a heat mat. One time I did start some. I put them in the back, like on top of the back of my refrigerator. Pepper plants like a lot of heat. But let's see. I put them in the ground. I think the bed's like 4 foot or 5 foot long by maybe 2 foot wide. And then, let's see, paper. I save everything that comes in the mailbox in a 5-gallon bucket in the garage. So then, when I'm ready to mulch, I lay all the paper down and then put the pretty black mulch on top of it. To start the plants, the pepper plants, you don't need grow lights. You only need, I just use 100-watt daylight bulb, like from Home Depot. They only need light to get started. You only need grow lights when you want the plants to fruit or whatever. So just to start them, it's no big deal. And all through the summer, when I first put them in the ground, I watered them. But after that, I never watered them again. This is whenever it rained, they got watered. I haven't had rain in a month. Some of these are actually pretty dry because I haven't picked any. If you have pepper plants, the more you keep them picked when they're ripe, the more you'll get. Like, there's tons of flowers. Like, there's tons of little flowers on there. And I'm guessing if you fed them, you'd even have bigger plants. And they're really beautiful plants too. I put a basket down there. I probably should have gloves on. So I use thin copper wire. This is actually the piece of wire, one of the pieces of wire I used last year. I'm just gonna string these up like you would popcorn on a Christmas tree. You can use fishing line, embroidery thread. Let's see, what else? I wouldn't use cotton thread just because I think it's staying wet for so long might break under the weight. Whatever window you're gonna hang it in, just hold your hands up and you'll know how much wire, fishing line. Oh, button cord. If you have any button cord, that would work really well. I usually will do, like, make a crick like that. And once I get so many down there, then I'll wrap this around. Everything I've ever seen on YouTube says to go through the stem. I don't do that. I haven't done that for 10 years because they always fall off. I think this is called a darning needle. It's just bigger with a big fat eye in it. Okay, so these were strung up the first week of October, and it's now the first week of January, but these were ready like 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so wear gloves, wear glasses, safety glasses. If you have kids, dogs, cats, a cat I would put in another room. Dogs, be careful. Kids do this when they're sleeping. This could get really dangerous, I think, really fast. Okay. So So for these, I only have one glove. But I just crack off the top. Like that. That's garbage. And then I try to get some of the seeds out. I'm not real worried about all of them. Some people say it'll make it bitter. But most of them will fall out. So then... Oh, I should have another glove on. These are super, super brittle. If they don't look good and you don't like the way they look, just throw them out. And if you don't have gloves and you're doing this with your hands, don't answer the phone or put your fingers in your face. Do not go to the bathroom. I have a nasty, sloppy wet rag here just in case I need to wipe up anything real quick. But when you're done doing this, wash your hands, scrub your hands with hot soapy water for longer than you think. There is like an oil that can get really nasty. Okay. When I first did these, I used copper wire for one and then the fishing line for the other two. The fishing line worked better. Okay, all this I'm going to speed up all to Kingdom Come, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't know if it means anything, but I'm using this blade. And So that was from 5 little plants. 5 little neglected plants. Okay, everything gets washed right away. So far. Okay, and to finish this off, I scoop all the seeds in a bowl. I clean this up. I use a piece of cardboard and feel like a pharmacist. Okay, once you get all your seeds by little envelopes, and then save your seeds. If you take, this is a 1/4 teaspoon, that's 100 seeds. So seeds are super expensive. I won't say who it is, but I'll pop in a little thing. Like in the magazine I just looked at, they're $6.45 for a packet of Cayenne seeds. Save your seeds. These are Cayenne. So what I would do is I'd put them in there. I used to do craft shows. So I would take these, sell them for $1 a piece, and people were stupid happy. You could give them away, family and friends, you know, share them with whoever wants them. If you sell plants, like on Facebook Marketplace, or if you do craft shows, if you know somebody that does craft shows, go to the library, see if there's a seed swap. I mean, even for $1 a pack, that's a bargain for them. And the envelopes are super cheap. I'll pop them up on the screen. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.